Cheers.
Cheers, Paul.
Cheers. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
I've had a great time. What a great day today was. Okay, you were in the banking business in London.
I was in the banking business in London for 20 years.
20 years, yeah.
Myself and my wife, both in banking. We stopped working in 2011, but we found this property in 2002. We've been searching for a property for like a couple of years. We looked at 40 more properties.
Really? Oh
and
my
then on a day like this, at the sunset, we just drove up to this property.
No way, just by chance?
No, somebody
told you.
Yeah,
you knew it was for sale.
Yeah.
You told me you used to come down here as a child.
Yeah, by the sea.
That's was it
Castiglione della Pescaia. Castiglione della
Mm-hmm.
Pescaia is the sea resort, which is 25 minutes drive where you
Yep.
went yesterday.
Exactly.
And that's where we used to, go as children in the summer.
Right. So you're already familiar with the area then.
Indeed,
yeah.
yes.
Even though your family, which is a family of history here in Italy, San Bonifacio.
San Bonifacio. It's original from Verona.
Verona, right.
Yes.
It's something to have to do with Romeo and Juliet too,
Yeah,
isn't it?
absolutely.
Kind of intertwined in there?
There's some historians that are saying that the San Bonifacio were part of one of the two families of the Romeo and Juliet history. And Shakespeare couldn't, at the time, use proper surnames because of retaliation.
Oh yeah, right. Regulations, right.
Of possible, potential retaliation against.
Or retaliation. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Then use the fake names.
Sure, they use fake names, so that's what it was. Yeah.
So the family is originally from Verona. We still have our lands there. We produce. My father produced wines there. He doesn't bottle. He sells it. Bulk wine, and I'm the first actually San Bonifacio who's bottling the wine.
Really?
Yeah,
wow, that's amazing.
Absolutely.
And on the vineyards, we talked a little bit before, but you have, I wouldn't say unusual grapes because we know Syrah in America, and then of course your Australia's Shiraz.
Yeah.
But you wanted to plant that here, and why?
The reason is because I love it.
I know. What a great reason!
Because I love.
I know.
That,
I know.
So I planted Syrah because I love it, and I planted Cabernet Franc, which was I love.
Sure.
It. And other producers around here, they were a bit skeptical. They were
like,
going,
what is this guy doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Never had a winery before.
Absolutely, and planting Syrah. And actually, they were planting Merlot, which is actually turning out that it's a bit too hot here. So
is it for Merlot?
It should have been a bit higher up.
Should have been Syrah.
And it's actually exactly Syrah or Cabernet Franc.
Yeah. So when you got the place, it didn't look anything like this. No. You and your lovely wife, Sada, have redone it yourself. I think you told me before you hired somebody and they weren't doing what you kind of thought, and then Sarah just basically did it herself.
Absolutely.
And
Sarah did everything herself.
The attention,
while she was still working in banking.
Right, exactly.
So she was, driving the process out of London.
Right.
It was, which, as you can understand, was not a small project.
Right. No, I know exactly. Yeah. It's not like we're modeling a room. We're talking about a whole place.
Absolutely.
And what a fantastic job. It seems like it wasn't remodeled. It seems like it's been here like that. I think that's a huge compliment.
We use the craftsmen, the proper craftsmen.
Craftsmen for sure that know how to make it that way.
So we use the stone, we use the castagno, which is chestnut.
Sure.
We use the terracotta for the floors.
Right.
All the Tuscan,
Yeah, and it's the attention to detail is amazing. Thank you, Sada. You did a fantastic job.
I've not paid him.
No, not yet. Not yet. So I got to say, you've gotten some awards, not just for your hotel, but for your wine. But one major one, like a couple weeks ago, was that Martha Stewart magazine voted you one of the top destination weddings in the world.
The 10 top destination for weddings in the world.
That's amazing.
It was amazing.
She's got so much power.
Absolutely, and that was not prompted at all. So they picked us because they liked what we did.
Right, because you don't have a PR person running around.
We don't do PR. We do have all our
your
own things on the internet. Obviously, we are on Facebook, on everywhere.
Sure.
But we don't have a dedicated PR company.
Right.
We just do it
yourself.
Because I believe we can transmit better our what is the feelings.
For sure, you can, and then it speaks for itself once they come here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Luckily, it's my second time, and I hope for many more.
Yeah, sure.
Hope to play and cook and play with Alessandro some more, because that wasn't enough. That was too short of a period, but it's been a fantastic time, and thank you for hosting me.
It's a pleasure.
And I can't wait to see you again. Hopefully, see you in the United States soon.
I'll come soon to the United States. I'll do my, 2 year trips to Delaware.
Exactly, right. Yeah, because we drink his wine in Delaware all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. One quick thing is that our story, how we got together, is we have a mutual friend, Matt Haley, who suddenly passed away last year. And that's how we met. I was drinking your wine, you were drinking my wine. That's when I had it at the time, and we became friends on that day, and it's been fantastic.
And actually, I want just to remember that Matt was driving around Tuscany, was lost that night, and he pulled up, and we had a room, and somebody said to me there was a famous chef, and that's the whole thing all started.
I know, isn't it amazing how that happens? We moved this day filming one day, and we have Alessandro playing violin just because we moved it one day. I mean, it's a very small degree of separation between how all this all works, you know. Indeed. And again, cheers, and thank you again for having me.
Thank you very much for being here with us.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. And the wine's awesome.
It's the soil and Ilario.
Yeah, Ilario. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.